And joining us from Washington, D.C. is Congressman Ralph Abraham. First off, thank you for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having me, Stephen.
So this State of the Union address coming on the eve of the vote tomorrow in the Senate. It's also coming on coming as the president has his highest approval ratings at 49% according to Gallup. Tell us your thoughts on the whole speech tonight and everything surrounding it.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. This is a gentleman with our president. He's honored to be our president. He's proud of the United States. And as you were saying, you can tick down the things that he has done well during his presidency. The economy, the USMCA, the China trade deal. Look at our farmers. They're getting help. Our border illegal crossings are down by 2/3, in some cases 90%. This guy's taking out terrorists worldwide, making the world and our national security safer. So he has a lot to speak on tonight. I'm looking forward to it. I think he will highlight those things that you and I both mentioned, but we'll see.
Do you think he's going to talk impeachment at all?
I don't know. Knowing that this is a president that does not mind facing headwinds and certainly winning when he does, if he brings it up, it would not surprise me one bit.
So several GOP senators are saying that what the president did with the Ukrainian leader in that phone call was possibly improper, maybe unethical, but doesn't warrant impeachment. Do you feel the same way? What are your thoughts?
No, I don't think it was improper or illegal. I've read the transcript. This was a president that was simply looking out for the American taxpayer and the American troops. He wanted to make sure that any country that takes U.S. aid and U.S. dollars is one that we can depend on and count on not to be corrupt. So I think he was actually just doing his job and doing it well.
So it looks like the impeachment trial is going to be over tomorrow. What did we learn from this? What do you think is going to happen after this as a result?
I hope that the Democrats learn that when you bring serious charges against a sitting president, that you better have some charges that mean something. Again, these charges that they brought were not felonies. They were not anything but silly charges of obstructing Congress. I mean, come on. We as Congress obstruct ourselves, unfortunately, every day because we can't get anything done because of this crazy impeachment that's going on. So I hope it is over tomorrow. I hope that we as your elected officials can actually get back to work and do things that are good for our districts and for our states.
Like we were talking about earlier when I introduced you, the president's approval ratings, according to a Gallup poll, are the highest they've ever been, 49%. Do you think that's a result of impeachment?
I think it is some of the result of impeachment, but it is also a result of the economy. And again, these trade deals are going to be phenomenal moving forward as to even bolster our economy even more than it is. So I think it's a combination of things, but sure, I think the American people have seen how silly this impeachment process has been, and the president has weathered the storm, and he's weathered it well. So I think moving forward, you'll see his numbers get even bigger.
Yeah, the Iowa Democratic Party had some technical issues for their caucus last night. We're just now getting the numbers in. What is your reaction?
Well, I'm laughing at the debacle that happened up there. They're blaming it on an app, but, I don't think we'll get to the truth of it for 2 or 3 days to find out what actually happened. And then the question is, can you count or rely on the results that they give us? I don't think the president cares who he runs against. He's ready to go for whoever is the Democrat candidate is. So I don't think it matters to Trump.
All right, last question. Are you running for re-election in November?
Well, we are still looking at that very hard, and you guys will know here pretty shortly.
All right, thank you, Congressman. We appreciate it.
Thanks, guys. You have a great day.
You too.